At it all day out here today. Started off crap weather this morning. The problem with working outside is the damp weather. Day one on our new renovations, and look at the state of the place, bucketing it down. It cleared up round about 12 o'clock. What we've had to do is start marking out where all the pipe work is going to go under the ground. Not really had time to do a lot of talking today. We've had to cut it all out using a steel saw and then break it. We have had a digger here to help us, and obviously Stuart's been a massive help today. With no way we would have got anything like this far without Stuart being here today. It's really caught me off guard just how tough this concrete base is. It looks like block paving, but actually it's not. It's a solid concrete slab reinforced with rebar, and that slab itself is actually sitting on top of a tarmac base, and then there's a concrete slab underneath that. So under the circumstances, we're lucky to get done what we've done today. Look at the sunshine. Nice and bright. Should be able to get a lot done. How much material has had to come out there. We've got 4 of these 2,500 litre tanks. Each of them's going to have a bottom drain. So each of them needs a trench digging out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, all 2 meters apart. Trench to get the water to the filter system, and trenches for the drains on the DIY filter system that we're going to make. But a lot of that material is going to be chucked back in, so we don't need a skip or anything. We're going to fit bottom drains into them. Normally when you do a bottom drain, you concrete it into the ground. Here's the channel where the bottom drains are going to go. But these aren't normal ponds, these are tanks, and the bottom of these ponds is not level. So trying to put the bottom drain in there and then locating the tank over the top would be incredibly difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the bottom drains to the tank first. I'm going to show you an easy way of putting the bottom drains on. First thing that we're going to do is find the middle of the tank. Rather conveniently, the tank has a seam running down. We're working on the outside. Tank is 160 wide, so the centre is going to be on 80. I'm going to drill through on 80. In your own time, Matthew. Thing is to flip the tank over and have a look on the inside where the hole is. We know that that's the middle of the tank. Then we've got to make sure that where we're going to fit the bottom drain onto, it's absolutely perfectly clear. So we've got a bit of unleaded fuel here. That's going to act as a solvent. I'm going to wipe that on, and that's going to get it beautifully clean. Don't worry, the unleaded fuel will be completely evaporated before we put in any fish in here. Just gets all that grime off of everything. And if you need any more encouragement to get the grime off, just give it a bit of a rub with some steel wool. Look how clean that is, spotless. Matthew's also gonna do that on the back side as well. The drain, it's got the sump bit, got the flange, screws and the dome. What we've got here is a decent quality polyurethane sealant, and we're just slapping it on to the flange, going round. Gonna go round twice, put it on nice and thick. And then I'm going to do the same to the sump. These polyurethane sealants they're a bit like silicone, but they're just much better quality. They tend to be a lot more like a glue rather than just a sealant. Hope I don't upset anybody, but most of the brands are all the same, whether it's that gold label stuff, the CT1 or this one, which is called, what's this one called? Pond and aquarium fixers. Good stuff though, nice. Yeah. Not just normal aquarium silicone, it's much better quality. Polyurethane, that's what you want to be asking for. This stuff's great if you're putting a tank connector on, or if you're putting a winder in. Way better than silicone. And apparently they do say that it can set underwater, but I won't trust that for 1 second. I'm going to try and put the flange in the centre of the bowl and just push it into position. Not pre-drilling it or anything like that. Oh yeah, you Just putting the top one in first, Matthew. Can you see where that one's going to be?
Just poking through. Only a little bit more, yeah?
Right, hang on a second. Just need to think about something, because this has got a hole already drilled in it. I hope that this is an easy way. So I've put 2 screws in and they're poking out the back. Now Matthew, who's helping me, he's round the back and he's going to hold the sump up against the screws. Right, I'll put a longer screw in that bottom one, and let's get that, make sure it's going in the right hole on that bottom one. You're not meant to get all this on the video. It's an easy way. So all the screws have been driven in. Matthew's held the sump on the back side of it. And this might not be the neatest job in the world. I don't do neat, but it will hold and it won't leak. We've not cut this middle section out. If you was to cut that middle section out and then try putting that flange on, the whole thing is just going to go flappy and you're going to really struggle. All I'm doing is smoothing that sealant down flat, making sure everything's pulled up properly all the way around. We're going to fit overflow skimmers into them, and we're going to run them into a DIY multi-stage gravity fed filter. But you're going to have to wait until next week to see that, because I've got to get home and start editing this video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like what you see, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, post a question, or just say aye in the comments. It's bye for now from Lee at the Japanese Water Gardens.